Big raise ball cards and auctions. Hello, Donald, and good afternoon. The fanatic card guru is lurking in the background. Love rules. Hello from the rising sun, Japan. How you doing there, Love Rules? Thanks for popping into the stream here. Appreciate you being here. We are going to get rolling here soon. Let me just make sure my computers are all in sync here. Boom, you can see me now. You can see me now. Are you ready for some football? 1972 Pro Football Hall of Fame. That's going to be my new song now for this series. Are you ready for some football? 1972 Pro Football Hall of Fame. We got 4 people watching, 4 thumbs up. We are on a roll. We'll see if I have to go down and get a refill or not. We'll know. So after we do our 4 Hall of Famers, we will sort through some of this football stuff here, searching for star players, fan favorites, or Hall of Famers. And I need help in doing that because I'm not a super big football Hall of Fame type of person. But you know what? I'm going to learn through this series, I think. But I will be primarily about 95% baseball on this channel. It will be 95% baseball. At Love Rules, I gave you a huge shout out this morning during coffee time with the guru. Hello, how are you, Love Rules? There we go, that's right. Check each other out. If you see somebody new here, you don't know for sure if you're on their bus, check them out. Check them out. So we'll start our content right at 2:10 sharp. We had an awesome game yesterday. The Seattle Mariners did with the Oakland Athletics, beating them 8-2. That gives us a 7-game winning streak at the Coliseum with the A's. The last 7 games in their stadium, we've won every game. So we'll see if we can keep the streak alive tonight and make it 8. But other than that, Treasure Woman's in the house. How you doing there, Treasure Woman? Thanks for popping into the stream here. Appreciate you being here, young lady. I don't believe you're than me, so I'll call you the young lady. We got 6 thumbs up, 5 people watching. On a roll here. I don't know, it'd be a first if we got to 10 thumbs up before 2:10 when I start my streaming and my content for the show. So yes, we will have, we might go through some of these cards here. Let me just show you kind of what we've got here so you have an idea as to what we're going to do. We got those there. We got a little box of football cards here. This is football. I don't have a lot of football. Like I said, I'm mostly baseball. And then we do have a sleeve of cards here. Right? And it is labeled football. So we'll see what we've got in here. We'll go into this and go through these. And who knows, during this series here, we'll probably end up... So we do have a sleeve of football cards here. So let's see. Let me put this... I can almost put these ones inside this box, but we'll leave it like that for now. Let me just cover up the Boston Red Sox since we're not really doing... So we got that, and then we do have one more other big box here. A little bit longer one, as you can see. And this also has football on it. It says 1987 through 97, but I don't know exactly. These are the last, and I do have one 5,000 count box, which I can't remember for sure is actually what's in there. So we'll go through some of this stuff. We'll probably start with the small one, go to this one, and maybe we'll save these for further episodes. I don't know what that is there. I don't even know whose phone number that is. Rangel office. Whatever that might be. I don't know. This was from before I retired from the post office, when I was doing garage sale, and I bought a huge lot of cards, we'll say, for a couple $100, and I've been having fun on my channel going through all those boxes, but I've wheedled it down to this last bit of football here. All right, and then I think all I got left is some baseball card sorts for my teams, and then I got to work on my Hall of Fame sorting and things of that nature. I'll give you a real quick update on our giveaway for the Super Chat giveaway for the month of June. We are currently at 74 entries. I believe the last 2 entries were from Left Behind Times the other day. So that is where we are there. We've almost got 210 to start our content here. I'm going to put these 2 big boxes probably over here for now, because I don't believe we'll get into those, but we will go into this and this and just go through and see if you guys can help me out. We'll just see how much we can get through. I don't want to go more than 2 hours today, but we'll see. Walking 99, hello. How are you doing, Jason? Thanks for popping into the stream here. Appreciate you being here, brother. And we do have 210, so we will get into our Hall of Famers for the class of 1972. Our 4 Hall of Famers we do have are going to be Lamar Hunt, Gino Marchetti, Ollie Matson, and Clarence Parker, which are all 4 part of the class of 1944. Hold on, I do have to take this call real quick. Sorry about that. Hello? Yes. Mm-hmm. Doing good. Yeah. No, I'm kind of busy the rest of this week at that time. All right, thanks, Lucky. All right, bye now. That was my dentist office. They wanted to know if I could switch and go see them tomorrow. I said, no, I'm a little busy this week, working on different projects and stuff. Whenever they have an opening, they try and give me a call. So Lamar Hunt, Gino Marchetti, Ollie Matson, and Clarence Parker. So sorry about that interruption there. Hopefully you can understand. When you get to me and my wife's age, it seems like every week or so we're going to the doctor's office. My advice to you out there in YouTube land, don't get old. But yeah, those are our 4 Hall of Famers for the class of 1972. Donald has been charged a 30-second timeout. All right. So, hey, Donald, I got your auto card. Thank you, sir. Hope you have a great day. Thanks, my dog. Glad you got it safely. Sorry if I think the red ink might have smeared a little bit when I should have waited until it dried to put it in the penny sleeve. But that makes it unique. You got a smudged auto. Sorry about that. I felt really bad. I'm like, I've only got a few rookie cards left. So his will at least be a unique one, that's for sure. So let's get into Lamar Hunt here for our first Hall of Famer. All right, Lamar Hunt was a contributor and inducted in the class of 1972. He was a contributor for 47 seasons. Okay, So in 1959, a young man totally frustrated in his repeated attempts to gain a franchise in the National Football League hit upon an ideal. The young man was Lamar Hunt, a 26-year-old sports-minded, civic-minded individual who called Dallas home, and his ideal simply was to form a new professional football league to rival the NFL. Lamar quickly approached other people who might be interested in owning franchises in a new league, and within 7 months, the American Football League was born. The new league was the subject of many a joke in the early days of its existence, but its eventual David and Goliath-like success in its costly survival battle with the established NFL did more to permanently change the pro football scene than any other event in half a century of organized pro football activity. It would be incorrect to say that everything good that happened to the AFL before, during, and after the bitter fight with the NFL was Hunt's doing. He was, however, a leader in many of the forceful and daring moves his league made. Once merger talks were underway, Lamar eventually played a significant role in bringing about the agreement that gave the AFL totally equality in the pro football world by the example of having a solid team and a solid organization right from the start. Lamar gave the AFL additional strength. His original Dallas Texans team had to battle head-to-head with the newly established Cowboys, and even though the battle was a dead even affair, Hunt, after 3 years, wisely moved his team to Kansas City. There, the Chiefs became known as one of pro football's finest organizations, both off and on the field. The eventual merger between the AFL and NFL and the resulting success of pro football are more than even Lamar himself could have thought possible. So there you have it. Lamar Hunt, responsible for creating the American Football League and merging together with the National Football League. That was something I did not know about. But the things we learned in Don Blondal's Hall of Fame channel. Next we got up to play is Gino Marchetti. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Gino Marchetti. So Gino Marchetti was a defensive lineman and a defensive end, as far as I can tell. Is that what DL and DE is? Hopefully. All right. All NFL selections, 9 times, 11 Pro Bowls, and 14 seasons in pro football. It says Ernest Marchetti had the somewhat normal parental fear that his son Gino might get hurt playing football. The protective parent advised him to stay out of the other boys' way so that they won't hurt you. Although every quarterback who played in the NFL in the 50s and early 60s wishes Gino had listened to his father, the 6'4", 244-pound end had not listened to his father. Gino wound up instead as one of the game's greatest and most feared defensive ends to play for pro football. Marchetti, who played 13 brilliant seasons with the Baltimore Colts after 1 season with the Dallas Texans, was a brilliant all-round defender. He was adept at stopping the running play, but best known for his vicious pass rushing techniques. I've got to pop into the chat here real quick. I think I did a refresh. Oh no, I didn't do a refresh. Let's see. I know I saw that. At Treasure Women, got you shouted out yesterday for this morning on Copy Time with Guru. You are here. Welcome. Typo, oopsie, woman, fat fingers. Hello, the Fanatic Card Guru. That cool. Hello, Lockin. The Bipster put Left Behind Times, this link in there. There we go. Mud Dog, remember that. Okay, I think I got most everything here. Chirp, chirp. Putting chicken in the pan to bake. Okay. I think I'm good there. Let me refresh the chat so I know where I left off. So he was known for clean but very hard play, and he was a particular terror on third down, obvious passing situations. When opponents double-teamed him, or sometimes even triple-teamed him, that tactic only served to make the rest of the Colts' rush line more effective. Ironically, Gino suffered the most serious injury of his career, a broken leg, in the Colts' famous 1958 overtime championship game victory, at a time when his parents were watching him on television for the first time. Gino made a key stop at the end of a New York Giants drive and gave the Colts a chance to tie the game in regulation time. Many thought this serious injury would prematurely end Gino's shining career. As it turned out, all it really did was prevent him from playing then in a then record 11th consecutive Pro Bowl. Gino had already been selected for the postseason classic, but he had to miss the game, the only gap in a string of pro football appearances from 1955 through 1965. During the same period, Gino was named All-NFL 9 times in 1956 through 1964. So there you go. You have our second Hall of Famer for class of 1972. And we're already halfway through this class. Moving on to our third of 4 Hall of Famers for 1972 is Ollie Matson. Ollie Matson. Get a sip of water real quick before we head on to the next Hall of Famer here. Okay. So, Ollie Matson, class of 1972. All NFL selections, 5. Combined net yards, 12,884. The Fanatic Car Guru, you will be getting a shout-out video soon. Oh, there you go. All right, little treasure woman, hello. All right, Pro Bowl selection, 6, and played 14 years in professional football. Here's a quote from him. The things I cherish most are not the Olympic medals and the Hall of Fame. In the Olympics, you're competing against the best there are. It isn't the Iowa State Fair, it's the World Championship. The Hall of Fame is the same. Think of the hundreds of thousands who have played football. Think of the thousands who have played pro football. And you're one of 74 who made it. Back in his day, I guess. All right. So when Ollie Matson first signed to play with the Chicago Cardinals in 1952, he was hailed as the fleet-footed ball carrier that would hopefully lead the Cardinals out of pro football's basement. Well, how are you? I was waiting your video earlier. Your garden looks awesome. Oh, there you go. Yeah. I've been to Love Roll's channel. She's got awesome content in her. Refresh. 7 years later, when traded by the Cardinals to the Los Angeles Rams for an unprecedented 9 players, he was tabbed as the star that could give the Rams a long-awaited championship. Though no fault of his own, Ollie did neither. Yet little of the luster was lost from one of the most brilliant pro football careers ever. Obviously, the greatest Matson achieved on National Football League gridirons must be considered an individual accomplishment. He never enjoyed the winning team momentum to carry him along, and only 2 of the 14 teams on which he played finished over the 500 mark. Enemy defenses almost always concentrated on him alone, yet his career record was exceptional. Altogether, he gained 12,844 yards on rushing, receptions, and returns. He rushed for 5,173 yards and caught 222 passes for another 3,285 yards. He scored 40 touchdowns running, 23 on receptions, 9 on kick returns, and 1 on a fumble recovery. Matson, an All-American college star at the University of San Francisco, was the Cardinals' first-round draft choice in 1952. He delayed his Pro Bowl signing so that he could compete as a member of the American track team in the 1952 Olympics. He won a bronze medal in the 400-meter race and a silver medal from the 1,600-meter relay. When he finally joined the Cardinals, he experienced a sensational rookie season. Then military service interrupted his career for about a year. But once back in a football uniform, he was an all-NFL performer, year in and year out. During his 14 pro seasons, Ollie earned first or second team All-NFL honors 6 times and was selected to play in 6 Pro Bowls. Okay, there we go. Hall of Famer number 3 out of 4 in the class of 1972. And our final Hall of Famer for 1972 is Clarence Parker. Clarence Parker. Looks like he was a running back, a quarterback, and a quarterback. I'm assuming that was the 3, even though quarterback's listed there twice. He must have been a running back and a quarterback, and then a quarterback, is my guess. But all NFL selections 3, passing titles 6, passing yards 4,698, rushing yards 1,292, and 7 seasons in pro football. Hi, excuse me. Slept too much last night, I guess. Didn't get up till 9 o'clock this morning. All right. Let's get into Clarence Parker, commonly known as Ace Parker. Never really intended to play pro football when he completed his career as an All-American tailback at Duke University in 1936. His ambition was to be a Major League Baseball player, and he signed a contract with the Philadelphia Athletics. But after the 1937 baseball season, he obtained permission from the Athletics to give pro football a try. He joined the Brooklyn Dodgers of the National Football League, still really expecting to play out just one pro football season and then call it a career. History now records that the 1937 season wasn't the end of it. For the 5'10", 178-pound fireball, Ace stayed with the Dodgers until World War II military service interrupted his career in 1942. He returned to the pros in 1945 with the Boston Yanks, then added a brilliant final campaign with the New York Yankees of the All-American Football Conference in 1946. Interestingly, it was baseball and not the huge NFL linemen that Ace faced every weekend that proved to be the biggest stumbling block in his career. Broken ankles twice endangered his pro football career, and in 1940 he won Most Valuable Player honors in the NFL. Even though he had suffered a broken left ankle in a summer baseball game that year. For the first 3 weeks of the season, he had to wear a 10-pound brace that extended from his ankle to his knee. Ace wasn't exceptionally fast anyway, but he continued doing just what he had done always. Running, passing, catching passes, punting, place kicking, returning punts, and kickoff and playing defense. The Brooklyn Dodgers of the early 40s were a constant threat to the New York Giants and Washington Redskins for supremacy in their division, and Parker was the guiding force of the Dodgers' attack. So there you have it, our fourth and final Hall of Famer for class of 1972, Clarence Parker. Okay, that'll set us up. Give you a preview real quick for next week, 1973, which only has 3 Hall of Famers. Okay, so I'll give you a quick preview for next week. We will have Raymond Berry, Jim Parker, and Joe Schmidt for our 3 Hall of Famers for the class of 1973. Look forward to seeing everybody there for that one. Until then, we'll get back into our stream here and start looking through some footballs. We might even have a couple free trivias coming up here, I think. I can't remember if we did these already or not. But if not, we'll see what we got here. How's that sound? You want to do some Super Bowl trivia? Guess we can do some of this, couldn't we? Yeah, we can do this. All right. I'm in the mood to give away 5 entries. So we'll start off with these football trivia cards. Okay, let me see what we got here. This is from 1990. I think they're all 1990, aren't they? These are 1990 trivia cards. Let me go get them just in order for lack of doing anything else. How's that sound? We'll go through and do these let me check this out real quick here. Oh, okay. Tell you what, we got what, 5 people watching, 8 thumbs up. Ready for it? Are you ready for some football trivia for free entries into our June giveaway? How's that sound? So Super Bowl trivia. So here we go. 3 teams played. Remember, these stats are going to be as of 1990, just so you do know. So you have to go back to 1990 and think about what they're talking about here. Okay, I think the first one's going to be like a multiple choice. You have to get at least 2 of the 3 teams in your guess. Tell you what, here's what we'll do. If you get at least 1 of the teams, let's see. Let me refresh the chat. That's what we'll do real quick, and that way I'll know where the trivia question responses take place. So 3 teams played only once in the Super Bowl and lost their games. Name 2 of them. So 3 teams played only once in the Super Bowl and lost their games. Name 2 of them. Right? And we'll let this go for about 2 minutes. Okay, if you can name one of the teams, I'll give you 1 free entry. If you can name 2 of the teams, I'll give you 3 free entries in the giveaway. If you can name all 3 teams, I'll give you 5. Let's see, the Broncos. Let's see, Fanatic Card Guru says the Broncos and Jets. No. You can guess again. Oh, so don't feel like you guessed wrong. The Eagles. Boom. So far, Lockin, you've got 1 correct. Yep. The Eagles were beaten by the Raiders in game, I think it's Super Bowl 15. Patriots. That gives you 2. In 1981, the Patriots lost to the Bears in Super Bowl 20 in 1986. Fanatic Card Guru says so let's see, the Eagles are done, the Patriots are done. There's only 1 team left. Keep guessing, whoever gets it first. Got less than a minute. Less than a minute. The Browns. Nope, not the Browns. Okay, so far Lockin 99's got 3 entries. If he can get the last team, he can get 5 entries. Boom, Lockin says the Rams. The Rams lost to the Steelers in Super Bowl 14 in 1980. So Lockin, congratulations. You got all 3. So you get 5 free entries there, Lockin. Oh, that was the 3 answers. Lockin got them all. Okay. So let me get Lockin in here with 5 entries. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't feel bad. We've got, I think, 4 more trivia questions to go. Okay, so we are up to 79 entries now. All right, these are all going to be multiple choice. All the next one, the last 4 are going to be multiple choice type trivias. Okay. All right, here comes the first one. Let me do a refresh on the live chat here. All right. Who was the first rookie coach to win the Super Bowl? Who was the first rookie coach to win the Super Bowl? A. George Seifert. B. Don McCafferty. C. John Madden. Or D. Tom Flores. Just put A, B, C, or D in there, and whoever gets it first will get we'll get 2 entries into the monthly giveaway. Hallis. Who's Hallis? So again, who was the first rookie coach to win the Super Bowl? A. George Seifert. B. Don McCafferty. C. John Madden. Or D. Tom Flores? Nobody got it right yet. Whoever types it in first. Process of elimination here, people. Remember, this is back in 1990. Dick Locken said A. Fanatic Car Guru said C. Boomslang said D. But Fanatic Car Guru gets it. McCaffrey. McCaffrey, who led the Colts to a 16-3 win over the Cowboys in Game 4 in 1971. All right. So the Fanatic Car Guru gets that one. 2 entries. Each correct answer that people get will get you 2 entries. Okay. Get David in here. All right. And save it. All right. We are now up to 81 entries for the month of June. All right. 3 left. Next one on the docket. Okay. Let me do a refresh here. Let me do a refresh. Again, whoever gets the correct response first on my computer will get the entries. So for 2 more free entries, who was the MVP of Super Bowl IX between the Steelers and the Vikings in 1975? Was it A. John Stallworth, B. Lynn Swann, C. Terry Bradshaw, or D. Franco Harris? Okay, so who was the MVP of Super Bowl IX between the Steelers and the Vikings in 1975? Was it A. Stallworth, B. Swann, C. Terry Bradshaw, or D. Franco Harris? I prefer you put that, but it's no, it's not Swann. It's not Stallworth. So A. John Stallworth, B. Lynn Swann, C. Terry Bradshaw, or D. Franco Harris? Process of elimination. Only 4 choices. 2 have been wrong answers so far. Boomslang says D. Franco Harris. There you go, Boomslang. You got that one. Harris, who rushed for a then record 158 yards and 1 touchdown on 34 carries. Franco Harris. You got that, Boomslang. You showed up first as the correct response. Let me get Boomslang in here for 2 entries. That one. All right. Save this. We're up to 83 entries. Who knows, by next week we might be able to get up to 100 entries for 3 prizes. Okay, we've got 2 more to go. Or no, yeah. 2 more to go. Okay, let me do a refresh here. Gives me a marker on where I left off. All right, who set a Super Bowl record since broken in Super Bowl 13 in 1975? Who set a Super Bowl record since broken with 4 touchdown passes in Super Bowl 8 in 1979? Was it A. Roger Staubach, B. Jim Plunkett, C. Frank Tarkenton, or D. Terry Bradshaw? Here's the question again. Who set a Super Bowl record since broken with 4 touchdown passes in Super Bowl Game 8? Or no, 13. No, that's 10, 13. Roman numerals get me all the time. Sorry, it's Super Bowl 13 in 1979. Was it A. Roger Staubach, B. Jim Plunkett, C. Fran Tarkenton, or D. Terry Bradshaw? Larkin got that one with Terry Bradshaw. D. All right, thanks there, Jason. You got that one correct. Larkin gets 2 more entries. Should get us to 85 entries now. So for our last 2 free entries, remember you can always get entries via Super Chat. All right, we got 1 more trivia question to go, and then we'll start looking through football cards. All right. So for our final one here, I'm going to give it a bonus. You'll get 3 entries for this one. You'll get 3 entries for this correct answer on this last trivia question. Okay? All right, and remember, this is from a Score 1990 set. A Score 1990 set. What player fumbled the most times in one Super Bowl game? Was it A. Craig Morton, B. Terry Bradshaw, C. Roger Staubach, or D. Joe Namath? What player fumbled the most times in one Super Bowl game? Was it A. Craig Morton, B. Terry Bradshaw, C. Roger Staubach, or D. Joe Namath? Pulled the Wonder Kaboom out of my absolute box. That is cool there. All right. All right, the Fanatic Car Guru guessed B. That is wrong. Okay. A, gotta be A sometime. Not Craig Morton. Boomslang, sorry, no, not A or B. Leaves 2 choices left. I knew this, I think. Well, just guess the right one there, David. Been cleaning the basement. Hey, sorry, I'm late. Been cleaning the basement. All right. Big Rays, Ball Cards, and Auctions got it correctly. C. Staubach, who fumbled 3 times in Super Bowl 10 in 1976. Boom. So there you go. Big Rays, Ball Cards, and Auctions got the final one for 3 entries. Okay. Big Rays, Ball Cards, and Auctions. Yeah, remember, it's Big. Yeah, Big Ray's in there. He gets his free entries at the beginning of every month. So let me get you in here for 2 more entries there, Big Ray. That gets us to 90 entries. So between now and next Thursday, all we need is 10 more entries to make it to the next. I don't want to be on a football trivia team, and you don't want me either. That's okay, David. It's all fun. It's all fun. Sometimes it's just guessing, but like I said, I don't know much about football. All right. So there we go. We got 90 entries on our wheel of names so far. It's a red, white, and blue one. Staubach redeemed himself in Super Bowl 13 with 3 touchdowns, but it came up short to Bradshaw's 4 touchdowns for the win. And there you go. All right, so let's go through these cards first. Tell me if there's any cards. Again, these look like they are probably 1990 scorecards. So we will go through these and see if we can find some cards that I might need to shoot over to eBay. You never know. But we got Broderick Thomas with the Buccaneers. Joe Wolf with the Cardinals. Terry Wooden, rookie. There you go. There's a rookie card for Terry Wooden. Another rookie, Anthony Thompson. Let me just separate the rookies out at least. How's that sound? Did I put these in order or something? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Rookies, base. Let me just scooch these over. How's that sound? All right. And I'll put any good cards up here if we find any. Randy Dixon with the Colts. Just put me a note in the chat if there's anything I need to set aside. Probably not. This is probably junk wax era. Michael Ball with the Colts. Mark Robinson with the Buccaneers. Frank Reich with the Bills. Oh, one of the best rookie classes ever. Okay, you mean the rookies like Terry Wooden and Anthony Thompson? Or is there other good rookies in here? Lewis Billups with the Bengals. Scott Davis with the Raiders. Try and get these situated here so I can hold the cards up a little bit more. How's that sound? Need you there. Get them up here so you can see the cards a little bit. Ken Sims with the Patriots. Albert Lewis with the Chiefs. Tim Spencer with the Chargers. Oh, boom, there you go. The class of 1990. James Williams. Is that a Hall of Famer? Class of 1990. Then we got Aaron Wallace. Rookie card for, what's this? OLB. Texas A&M. Fred Strickland with the Rams. Neil Smith with the Chiefs. All-Pro Dave Maggette. Let's see. Let's put this guy here. Class of 1990. And we got a bunch of rookies here. This says All-Pro Dave Maggette. All-Pro Jerry Gray. Might be off a year. Okay, that's okay. You probably know more than I do, that's for sure, Jason. Chris Martin with the Chiefs. Lee Williams with the Chargers. Lewis Sharp with the Cardinals. Michael Coffert with the Lions. Ernest Biner with the Redskins. Jay Hilgenberg with the Bears. And Andre Ware, quarterback. Rookie card. I'll just put all the rookies here. We'll go through the rookies at the end again if we need to. All right. Mark Ripken, hot gun. Hot gun. At least they're saying he's a hot gun. Scott Norwood with the Bills. Lars Tate with the Buccaneers. Mark Bavaro with the Giants. Gary Clark. Yeah, it would have been the year before. Oh, okay. So 1989 cards, huh? Gary Clark with the Redskins. Steve Wisniewski with the Raiders. Eric Allen with the Eagles. A.J. Johnson with the Redskins. Joey Browner with the Vikings. And Bill Fralick with the Falcons. Okay. We got Bobby Humphrey with the Jets. Beast and Beauty Breaks. Drew Hill with the Oilers. Robert Del Pino with the Rams. Trace Armstrong with the Bears. Tony Bennett. OLB. What's OLB? Oh, linebacker probably. Outside linebacker. Rookie card. Got you now. Joel Smenge, rookie card. Chris Hinton with the Colts. Sam Mills with the Saints. Donald Igwebuike with the Buccaneers. Mike Tomczak with the Bears. David Treadwell with the Broncos. Carl Mecklenburg with the Broncos. Bia Saikima with the Cardinals. Eddie Murray with the Lions. Brad Mustard with the Bears. Bill Frelick with the Falcons. Bill Brooks with the Colts. Lonzel Hill with the Saints. This might have been a pack opening I did a while back for football. I don't know for sure. Steve Jordan with the Vikings. Earl Farrell with the Cardinals. Hartley Dykes with the Patriots. Seth Joyner with the Eagles. Rodney Holman with the Bengals. So nobody in here. Maybe they're already been pulled out. Kevin Murphy with the Buccaneers. Frank Minifield with the Browns. Tim McDonald with the Cardinals. Eric Thomas with the Bengals. Bobby Humphrey with the Jets. Jim Jeffcoat with the Cowboys. Trace Armstrong with the Bears. Ralph Moijesinjenko with the Redskins. And Sean Collins with the Falcons. A few more cards here, and then we'll finish off this little set here. This little, I don't even remember how I got him there. 1990 rookie, Mark Spindler, defensive DT. What is DT? Should say on the back. Defensive tackle. Bert Grossman with the Chargers. Jim Everett, hot gun. Andre Rison with the Colts. Bubba Paris with the 49ers. Steve Wisniewski with the Raiders. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's because I don't know either. Steve Grogan with the Patriots. Harry Newsome with the Steelers. Tim Rosenbach with the Cardinals. Ray Donaldson with the Colts. Raul Allegra with the Giants. Won't go there. Gary Anderson with the Steelers. And Eddie Murray with the Lions. All right. So that takes care of what we found in that little top loader holder. Two hot guns, Jim Everett, Mark Reichten. Two All-Pros, Jerry Gray, Dave Maggette. A couple of rookies here. Actually, let me just do this one first. The class of 1990, James Williams, a Hall of Famer. Class of 1990. And then the rookies we found here. Mark Spindler, Joel Smenge, Tony Bennett, Andre Ware, Aaron Wallace, Terry Wooden, and Anthony Thompson. So nothing earth-shattering in there. Slide that across. This being sorted, I guess. Okay, let's go into this 300 count box here. See what we can find in here. I don't know why these ones are sleeved up for sure. Maybe we'll find out for sure. Oh, I think they're Super Bowl cards. These look like 1991 cards. Oops, wait. Some of these backwards. Oh. I don't think they're in any kind of order, but I'm just going to stack them up here and we'll go through them. See what we can find here. See what we can find here. Okay, these look like some Super Bowl cards. Looks like 21, 20, 18, 15, 13, 11, 8, 5, and 3. That's the Super Bowl numbers, by the way. Okay, it's these cards here. I think I've got a set of these for sale on eBay, so I don't know how individual ones, I guess, unless you were the Jets. This looks like the New York Jets Super Bowl ring, Super Bowl 3 theme art by Merv Corner. Looks like on the back they put the Super Bowl ring and what it looks like. And on the front they show you the posters, I guess, that they had for Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego, Superdome in New Orleans. Thompson was a beast in college. Oh, there we go. Tampa Stadium, Tampa, Superdome, New Orleans, Orange Bowl, Miami, Rose Bowl, Pasadena, Rice Stadium, Houston, Orange Bowl, Miami, and Orange Bowl, Miami. So that looks like that's some Super Bowl cards. I think I heard from David before. He said they're not really worth that much. So we'll put those in here. Let's see what we can find in here. This looks like a pro set from 1990. Don't know if we're going to find anything good in this one. It's just like the score. The score 1990s here. Okay. I'll just set them aside there. Otis Anderson with the Giants. Greg Townsend with the Raiders. Reggie Robbie with the Dolphins. Mike Coffer with the 49ers. Ernest Biner with the Redskins. Lindy Infante, coach for the Packers. Gary Zimmerman with the Vikings. Buddy Ryan, coach for the Eagles. Rodney Holman, tight end for the Bengals. Oh, forgot to do a refresh here too. Okay. Joe Bogle, coach for the Cardinals. Eric Howard with the Giants. Jerry Ball with the Lions. Henry Ellard with the Rams. David Grayson with the Browns. Bobby Humphrey with the Broncos. Johnny Hector with the Jets. John Alt with the Chiefs. Okay there, David. You take care. Thanks for popping into the stream. Appreciate it. You hung out with me for the first hour. Appreciate it, brother. All right. 7 watching. 9 thumbs up. Anthony Miller with the Chargers. Andre Rison with the Colts. Harry Gilbreth with the Dolphins. Bob Golick. Thane Gash. Larry Kilm. Sammy Smith. Steve Wazinski. Jojo Townsell. Ray Perkins. David Little. Sean Farrell. Crawford Kerr. Sam Mills. Via Sakima. Frank Warren. Keith Millard. Greg Kagan. Rod Rust, coach for the Pirates. Or Patriots, not the Pirates. I'm going to just, as I go through these, I'm just going to put these in the box here. Probably be the easiest way to do it. And then I'll go through every so many groups and see. So Lars Tate, Mike Dial, Harry Hamilton, Eric Allen, Kent Hull. These mixed with 90s and 91s, or no? It's just each one has a different. They have just the color design they do. Mohammed El-Wanobi, Ron Wolfley, Chris Spielman, Henry Ellard, Jerry Burns, coach for the Vikings, Andre Waters, John Grimsley, Al Toon, Ray Donaldson, Scott Radiak, Zach Lambert, Bill Brooks, Carl Banks, Harry Gilbreth, Gary Clark, Richard Dent, Carl Lee, Andre Water, Mike Dial, Frank Warren, Tim McGee, Shane Conlon, Stanley Morgan, Anthony Thompson, drafted second round by Phoenix, Mike Pryor, Gil Bird, and Jim Jensen. Okay, let's take a handful each time and go through them real quick. Steve McMichael, Bob Golick, Majowski, Randall, O'Neill, Jackson, Willie Flipper Anderson, Keith Byers, Ron Holmes, Dalton Hilliard, Brad Edelman, Ernie Jones, Ricky Natil, Mervyn Fernandez, Jackie Slater, Steve Jordan, William White, Lindy Infante, Steve DeBerg, Louis Lips, Mark Kelso, Franco Harris, Mike Pryor, Jim Jensen, John Roper, Joe Gibbs, coach, Tunch Ilkin, George Seifert, coach, Sammy Smith, Ernest Givens, JoJo Townsend, Gary Zimmerman, Mike Munchak, Ron Holmes, Buck Buchanan, Will Brooks, Raul Allegre, Louis Oliver, Michael Coffert, Gerald Riggs, Guy McIntyre, all right, everybody's saying goodbye to Vipster as he takes off. All right, Sammy Smith, Steve Wisniewski, Vaughn Johnson, Sam Witch, Mike Munchak, Sean Farrell, Percy Snow. I don't even recognize many of these names. A few that I've heard before through the years. Andre Rison, J.T. Smith, Anthony Carter, Greg Cragen, Rod Russ, coach. I think we had one of him already. Mike Tidal, Frank Warren, Harry Hamilton, Eric Allen, Kent Hull, Kelvin Martin, Mohammed El-Wanobi, Ron Wolfley. There's this. Oh, okay. We got some of those cards. Super Bowl 24, 1990 Pro Bowl, Aloha Stadium, Vaughn Johnson, Hassan Jones, James Hasty, Mark Lee, Max Montoya, Ed Reynolds, Tim Green, Ray Donaldson, Mike Buck, Darrell Thompson, Rob Moore, Keith Millard, Neil Anderson, Mike Tizan, Brent Jones, Kevin Mack, Eugene Marr, Raymond Claiborne, Pete Stoyanovich, Terry McDaniel, Michael Brooks, and Robert Clark. So not too much of anything fancy in this box. Maybe we'll get to one of the big ones. We'll see here. See how things go here. We're only at, what, an hour and 6 minutes? Steve Broussard, Carwell Gardner, Ben Smith, Super Bowl 9, Franco Harris, Pro Bowl Henry Allard, Rich Camarilla, Leroy Horde, Ken Stills, Mike Lansford, David Richards, Jay Schroeder, David Fulcher, Pinkett Oilers, Schuler Eagles, Haverdink Saints, Webb Dolphins, Ballard Bills, Call Colts, Newbury Rams, Stills Vikings, Brock with the Saints, Query with the Packers, Nickerson with the Steelers, Montoya with the Raiders, Williams with the Patriots, Gibson with the Lions, Bernstein with the Chargers, Brown with the Niners, Moore with the Jets. NFL newsreel. NFL goes international. World League set for a spring debut. So they start sending teams overseas to play a football game back in 1990. That must have been a challenge and interesting. 22nd Annual Pro Football Hall of Fame Photo Contest, NFL card. Photo contest. That's interesting. Keith McCants, Ray Agnew, Mecklenburg, Noonan, Cross, Munchak, O'Neill, Ball, Stanley, Seal. Another photo contest. Oh, wow. They actually put these cards in the set, huh? Then newsreel, Falcon and Falcons are back in black. Atlanta kicks off the 25th season. So nothing worth writing home about in this box, it looks like. Nothing worth writing home about, huh? Well, it makes for a quick go-through in the box. Ronaldo Turnbull with the Saints, Smith with the Raiders, Allen with the Orioles, Green with the Falcons, Waddell Broncos, Holman Bengals, Val Cardinals, Tupa Cardinals, Williams Steelers, Jones 49ers, Full with Packers, NFL, official NFL card. Rainier Thompson with the Giants, Burden with the Colts, White with the Bengals, Connor with the Falcons, Super Bowl 25 replay, Norwood misses field goal. Clark Redskins, Millard Vikings, Hamill New Jersey Knights, Moonchak Oilers, Guyton Giants, Dossie Giants, Gash Browns, Dan Henning head coach for the Chargers, Horn with the Bears, Reuben Mays running back for the Saints, Holt with the Cowboys, Verdon with the Colts, Zurich 1990, Chris Zurich, Notre Dame 1990 Lombardi Award winner card. Ray Savage, defensive end, Montreal Machine, Barcelona Dragons. Waddell with the Broncos, Reynolds with the Patriots, Tasker with the Bills, tight end, Holman, tight end with the Bengals, Waters with the Eagles, Marv with the Buccaneers, Coffer with the Lions, and Merriweather with the Vikings. Almost done this box. This makes for a quickie. Mark Carrier with the Bears. Baker scores Giants' first touchdown with the Giants. World League opener, Frankfurt. London 24, Frankfurt 11. Slaughter, Browns, Williams, Bills, Lewis, Chiefs, McDonald, Cardinals, Barnett, Eagles, Butts, Chargers, Stan Brock with the Saints, Giants and 49ers reign 1990 replay. 10-1 49ers beat the Giants 10-1. Behar's field goal decisive for the Giants. Now we've got a Andre Rison with the Falcons. Jack Elway, head coach for the Galaxy. 92 drafts. Checklist 1 and 2. Sean Gilbert, Leon Searcy, Tracy Scroggins, Robert Jones, Reggie Dwight, David Klinger, Dillard, Martin D'Onofrio, Eugene Chugg, what do we got here? Emily Harry, receiver. This is score 91. Biner for the Redskins. Anderson, the Buccaneers. Irwin for the Vikings. Smith with the Bills. Who's this one? Rania Thompson and Steve Tasker, 1991 Dream Team. Dan McGuire, 1991 rookie. Mike Rozier, running back. Richmond Webb. Martin Bayless. And Tom Newberry. Two more little bundles here. Kevin Martin, Dennis Bird, Lomas Brown, Bernard Daphne, Greg Schripanek, Jason Hansen, Darren Woodson. These are 1992 draft picks. Carl Pickens, I remember hearing that name before. Calvin Holmes, Lance Oberg, Tommy Jeter, Joe Galvin, Brad Muster, fullback. Harold Green, running back. Alan Pinkett, running back. Steve Walsh, quarterback. Keith Sims, guard. Robert Awalt, tight end. Jeff Cross, defensive end. William White, Chip Lawmiller, Ricky Reynolds, Pat Harlow, Mike Gann, and Gary Clark. One little handful and we'll finish this little box off here. Morton Anderson, Torrey Epps, DJ Dozier, Mervyn Hernandez, Irv Pankey, Steve Wright, Jerry Holmes, Chris Dolman, Cleveland Gary, Steve Wyshynski, Barney Bussey, Robert Brown, Jim Rossi, Chris Jack, Steve Sewell, Johnny Bailey, Eric Metcalf, Donnie Elder, Caston Green, Eric Allen, Alton Montgomery, Eugene Daniel, and Mike Dumas, 1991 rookie free safety. Okay. So nothing at all that you guys seen in there that were earth-shattering, huh? I'm going to put an X on here. That'll indicate that I'm done with that one. Can't fit these in here yet, but oh my word, I have to go there. Okay, so let's set this aside, and this aside. Let's go with this smaller box. Maybe we'll sort through some of these. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. Can you guys tell by looking at a box if you think it's worth even looking through? Probably not. I don't know how anybody can do that. Oh, we got some gold, some Topps gold on the top here. Jeff Campbell, Scott Rediak. 2 Topps gold cards from old Topps gold days back there, 1992. Topps gold. I'll add those into the test the waters with eBay. Only because they're Topps Gold. Scott Radiak, Richard Dent, a draft pick, 92 draft pick, Robert Porcher, Tim McKyer, Jesse Tugel, Scott Case, Scott Fullage, Mike Ken, Chris Hinton, Bill Freilich, Wayne Haddock, Jonathan Hayes, Tim McGee, Mike Singletary. Right. Ken Rutgers, Jerry, Holland, Noonan, Stanley, Bostic, Cragen, McKellar, Davis, Gray, Claiborne, Benson, Tugel, Green, Dolman, Seals, Laudermilk, Riviera, Ron Riviera, Harris, Buck, Manuel, Moore, Slater, Jarvis, Clay Matthews, Frank Hefner, Mini, Goudet, 96-97. That's different. A Goudet. Put that Goudet here. Just because it's unique and different. Washington, Cox. Greatest game. Tim Brown, wide receiver. Thompson, Ritzkowski, Young, Buck, Cobb, Vlasic, Curtis Martin, 95 rookie. Oh, we got some different years in here now. A 1995 rookie. Curtis Martin. Kevin Butler and Todd Bowles. Let's do it this way. It'll be easier this way, I think. If I stand them up so I know they're done for sure in case they fall over. 90 Fleer, Greg Redassi, Bill Brooks, Reggie Cobb, Brent Jones, Kevin Green, Tim McDonald, Gary Zimmerman, Eric Moore. Throwbacks. Washington Redskins. Who's that? Eddie LeBaron, quarterback with the Redskins. It's a pretty cool looking card. Throwbacks. Just because it's unique, somebody might be looking for a coach card. You never know. Sometimes I surprise myself when I test the waters. Ernest Givens, Roger Craig, Eric Moore, Will. Okay, I want to make sure which way I have it heading. Willis Pigusi, Dexter Carter, Lansford, Fagan, Hayes, Cross, Herod, Smith, George, Wolford, Fullwood, Hastings, Muster, Thomas Everett, Wright, Kazarowski, Bell, Minifield, Clark, Green, Fox. Falcons are back. Didn't we have one of these or not? Huh. And Andre Ware. Okay. Grab the next one. We'll see how quick we can get through this box, just going through at a faster speed. John Robinson, Fred Barnett, Charles Mann, Wolford, Anderson, Freilich, Jones, Lansford, Wilson, not Russell Wilson, Mark Wilson, Dellenbach, Roby, Solomon, Stamps, Smith, Garner, Campbell, Thompson, American Bowl, London, Raiders and the Saints. NFL goes international. Which one's this one? Patrick Allen, Harold Green, Bravaro, Eric McMillan, Mike Johnson, Howie Long, Ray Bentley, Jeff Campbell, Johnny Bailey, Ben Smith, Oliver Barnett, James Francis. That's a different looking year. What's that one? 1982. 1982. That's an older football, that's for sure. 1982. That's my eBay box there where I put stuff that I want to check out on eBay and see if it's worth listing up or not. Carter, Mark Carrier, Cobb, Stover, Thomas, Pitt, Allen, Harbaugh, William Perry, Dixon, Fryer, Neil Anderson, Boomer Eliason, Butler, Collins, Thomas. You know how much you surprise a rare rabbit? I don't know. How much? You gotta help me out there, Big Ray. Reggie Brooks, draft pick from Notre Dame. Cleveland Gary, Bruce Armstrong, Pitts, Williams, Dillenbach, Bentley, Minifield, Conlon, Early, Checklist, Pryor, Bugle, Stark, Schaffner, Cedric Jones, Farrell, Spielman, White, Williams, Fuentes, Bucket, Robinson, Dykes, Brown, Burns, Zimmerman, Spencer, Marshall, Eric Curry. Ooh, Stadium Club. Stadium Club. Draft pick. It's a pretty cool looking card. Always liked draft. I think this was what, 1993. It's the time frame when they started the Stadium Clubs. Up 1991. J.J. Burden, Dale Carter, Dave Krieg, Barry Ward, Eric Swan, Randall Hill, Marianas Rich Camarillo, Pro, Bailey, and Jones. Read the question again. You know how you surprise a rare rabbit? You know how you surprise a rare rabbit. You hop on them. I don't know. You hop them? Get them to hop? I don't know. Unique up on it. Oh, unique. Unique up on it. Unique up on it. You sneak up on it. You sneak up on it. Is that what it is? Do you sneak up on it? Oh, we got some Stadium Club in here. This is nice. Nice. Oh, it's mixed actually. It's some Skybox. John Bailey, Rodney Culver, Anthony Johnson, Wolford, Etman, Verding, Cox, Hilgenberg, Beebe, Davis, Talley, Broussard, Hayes, Miller, Hebert, Smith, Carrier, Gannon, Jones, Carter, Taylor. This is Skybox Premium. It's pretty interesting there. We have the Stadium Club. Here's some more Stadium Clubs. William Perry, Mark Carrier, Curtis Conway, and Sterling Shea. Put those together. I've seen some of these. We got Casillas, Hollier, Steed, Smith, Fisher, Anderson, Hakel, Collier, Israel, Buckley, Gaganius, Mitchell, Coleman. Those are. And then here's some more Stadium Clubs. Williams, Davis, Gibson, Connor, Miller, Centers, Williams, Lloyd, and, there we go. Barry Foster, Members' Choice. Those are always the rarer cards in the Stadium Club set. Member's Choice. It's nice to get a Member's Choice card here. Rich Gannon, Stoyanovich, Brooks, Leagueman, Marshall. Ooh, a little mini here for a sticker card. David Lewis, linebacker with the Buccaneers. Season leaders, Ronnie Lott. Rookie force, Jason Hansen, Seth Joyner, Reggie White. That same card or just two different cards? Rookie force, Tracy Scroggins, Randall Cunningham, Giraffe pick, Corey Reamer, Lott, Tony Collins, Dexter Carter, and Andre Rison. We got Cortez Kennedy, Jerome Betts, Bernie Kosar, Blair Thomas, Ben Smith. Topps Total Football. That's cool. Leonard Pope, Leon Washington, Haloti Nagata, Todd Watkins, Brandon Marshall, D'Angelo Williams, DJ Shockley, David Joseph, Jay Cutler, David Thomas, Jim Day. Richard Johnson, Jeff Bostic, Kevin Porter, David Sott, Dan Slemo, Chris Spielman, Mike Utley, Mark Spindler, Tracy Hayworth. Oh, we got some more Stadium Club football. I don't know if there's any Stadium Club collectors out there. Randall Cunningham, Eric Allen, Roger Zuzik, Seth Joyner, Bia Sekema, Barry Foster, Donald Evans. Put these Stadium Clubs together with the fancy Skybox. I didn't know. I guess Skybox did do football for a little while, just like they did a little bit of baseball. Mike Farr, Eric Green, Stadium Club, Bruce Kozerzinski, and Vance Johnson. Okay. Joey Browner, Lawrence Taylor, Howie Long, For Sport. I think this is just the football version, I guess. Dwayne Washington, Todd Stousel, Charles Johnson, James Folston, Instant Impact, Chester McLaughlin, Gerald Williams, Johnny Johnson, Reggie Cobb, Lorenzo White, Seth Joyner, Howie Long, Boomer Eliason, Mike Merriweather, John Hanna, Hall of Fame, Pro Set Prospect, #1 pick, Bill Hawkins, Darrell Fullington, Steve Jordan, George Teague, and Robert Smith. Next week we can just go through that box. See if we can finish this one up here. Wayne Simmons, Steve Everett, Everett, Antonio London, Dan Hughes, Ryan McGill. These are like NFL classics. Okay. Dan Footman, Patrick Bates, Steve Tovar, Darren Smith. Rough crowd out here today. No respect, I tell you. Tough day. Saw my dentist today and said he had to replace a tooth. Asked if it could match the rest. He put one in with 4 cavities. Barry Minter, Rich McKenzie, Travis Hill, Reggie Givens, Dimitri Dubois, Robert O'Neill, Thomas Smith, Mike Reed, Adrian Hardy, Carlton Gray, Darren Gordon, Derek Frazier, Dion Figures, Tom Carter III, Ronnie Bradford, Coleman Rudolph, Leonard Renfro, John Pereira, Mark Caesar, Gilbert Brown, Devin McDonald, Todd Kelly, Kevin Henry, Othello Henderson, Kevin Wilson, Brian Stavlin, Kenny Shedd, Sean Lapel, Reggie Brooks, Wes Hopkins, Tyrone Hughes, Willie Harris, Ron Dickerson, Horace Copeland, Victor Bailey, Joe Nunn, Mike Johnson, Wes Hopkins, Doug Waddell. Not much in here, I guess. Probably just a box of comments, huh? Otis Anderson, Terrell Buckley, Nate Lewis, Jim Kelly, Schroeder, Long, Jones, Grunard, Hackett, Harry, Charles Haley, Ray Novak, Jim Everett, Dana Stubblefield. Oh, there's another Topps Gold. Throw that one in there. Lee Johnson, Timothy Harris, Darren Penny, Farrell, Ishmael, Pete, Cedric Jones, Matt Millen, Mark Carrier, Tim Worley, Pete Stoyanovich, Dave Craig, Chris Chandler, and Keith Taylor. No problem, David. I thought you might be listening in the background. That's fine. Take it easy, brother. Want you to get some rest. Chuck Knoll. Vince Buck. Phillips. Schuler. Perryman. Munoz. Richards. Everett. Thomas Everett. Rivera. Millen. Wright. Sharp. Bell. Sewell. Glover, Stams, Anderson, Gentry, Williams, Munchak, Miller, Connor, Fox, Eric Allen, Carthon, Jones, Bortz, Paris, Ellison, Montgomery, Babb, Smith, Lados, Ostek, Ingrid, and Mark Rypien. Tough week last week, too. Quit seeing my therapist. Finally told him I had suicidal tendencies, and he told me I have to pay in advance from now on. No respect. That's funny. Big Ray. Oh, my word. No respect. Wants me to pay in advance. John Robinson, Armstrong, Anderson, Spielman, Nickerson, Eller, Ryson, Perryman, Treadwell, Claiborne, Washington. Commissioner at the Berlin Wall. NFL plays in Germany. That's different. Somebody might just want that for historical reasons. Oh my word, we got a baseball card mixed in here. Baseball card alert. Gary Ward with the Detroit Tigers. I don't know what you're doing in here. You're in the wrong outfit there, buddy. Andrew Risen, Harbaugh, Thornton, James, Tony Stargell, Carter, Pueller, Dorsey, Davis, Hampton, Brennan, Gibson, Massey, Holman, Early, star rookie Eric Benemy, checklist, Plinkett, Stevens, Jones, McIntyre, Stams, Sparks, Shrepneck, Holland, Green, Camarillo, and Ryson. Next we got Noga, Irwin, Johnson, Simmons, Thornton. Oh, which one? The Ryson card might be an error. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go back. Ryson, he says, huh? Ryson? Oh, Andrew Ryson? Is it this one? Is it that one? Let's see. Ryson. Thornton, James, Stargall, Carter, Obscure. I think that's the only Ryson, maybe. Oh, that was really far back there. At least I know how far back to look from now on. This Ryson here. It's, what is this one? This one's. Oh, I don't think it's an error card. They're letting you know. It says, are you missing something, dear Pro Set Collector? Our series Andre Ryson card that should have reflected his trade to Atlanta was issued without a traded snipe. All right, and it says, as a bonus with the 1990-28 card final update, in keeping with the living set concept, a gap was left in the checklist. Cards 753 through 780 in the NFL Pro Set Master set will be released mid-January 1991 as the final update. As in 1989, the final update will include this season's last-minute trades, spectacular performance by surprise rookies, and last-minute heroes. Oh, it's just informing you about... That's a pretty cool card, though. I mean, it looks like, from the front, it looks like the regular card. Oh, yeah, but you see the back there. It says, it's just telling you what you've got. But of course, this here does show, traded from Indianapolis to Atlanta on April 19th, 1990. You got the corrected version. Not really the corrected version. It's just the one telling you about the corrected version and where it's going to be available. You know what? I'm going to put it here. I'll see if I can find that particular one on eBay, maybe. How's that sound? Noga, Irwin, Johnson, Simmons, Thornton. I think I was almost done this one, wasn't I? No, I didn't go through the whole thing, though. Noga, Irwin, Johnson, Simmons, Thornton, Evans, Griffin, Stams, Odomes, Francis, Pickett, Ryson, Webb, Eric Dickerson, Lewis Lips, Brian Noble, McNeil. Well, I'll say you didn't get the error card. Merrill Hogue, Don Shula, coach, Bert Grossman, William Pooks, Gerald Riggs, Bob Gorlick, Pepper Johnson, Henry Jones, Gary Anderson. This one is Willie Anderson, Eric Allen, Buford McGee, Carl Mackelberg, Leslie O'Neill, Checklist, Herman Moore, Proline, Carl Banks with the Giants. That's an interesting different card. Maybe some, I don't know if that's odd or anything like that. Proline, Carl Banks, Proline Profiles. Look like some of the Proline Profile set here. Let's see what we got in here. Who's this one? Carl Banks, Gary Anderson, Chuck Knoll, 200 victories, Carl Wilson, Jim Everett, Darrell Henley, Kevin Green, Robert Del Pino, Flipper Anderson, Vince Newsom, Chuck Webb, Brownie Nagel, Bobby Humphrey, Tiki Barber, Winston Justice, Aerial Threats, Jim Everett and Henry Ellard, Otis Anderson, Craig Townsend, Cunningham, Sharp, Reed, Everett, Marauner, Carl Banks, Thurman Thomas, Wayne Haddix, Alvin Harper, Randy McMillan, Swanson, Smith, Plummer, Smith, Stark, who's that? Leon Lett, Larry Brown, Bill Bates, Darren Woodson, Kevin Williams, Darrell Johnson, Jackie Slater, and DJ Dozier. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Bane Gash, Jerry Browner, Pepper Johnson, Irving Fryer, Willie Anderson, Mark Carrier, Jim Everett, Hot Gun, Andre Rison, John Reed, Joe Morris, Benson, Jackson, Jones, Green, Irvin, Jeff George, Ernie Jones, Ken O'Brien, Rathman, Tim McGuire, Byron Evans, Wendell Davis, Eric Metcalf, Clay Matthews, Henry Ellard, Mike Coffer, Alonzo Highsmith, Kevin Green, Dana Stubblefield, and Bruce Armstrong. Pretty good. I think we can finish this off in about 15 minutes, hopefully. Metcalf, Brenner, Brown, Pepper Johnson, Leonard Smith, Irv Cross, Marion Butts, Tom Carter, John Taylor, Blake Dawson, Andre Reed, Bruce Smith, Jim Kelly, Bruce Smith, Mark Boat, Kevin Clark, Michael Brooks, Clay Matthews, Jerome Henderson, James Jones, Chris Hinton, Clarence Verdon, Dino Hackett, Barry Word, Eric Metcalf, Carl Banks. I don't know if that's just a set or Eric Metcalf. Kirby, Dolphins, Terry Kirby. Curry, Buccaneers, and Lot, Jets. Getting there. A little bit more to go here. Look like they might be Collins, Joyner, Coleman, Centers, Swan, Hurst, Bernards, Coates, Spikes, Cross, Vincent, Bowens, Duff, Sims, Taylor, Hanks, Jones, Floyd, Francis, Williams, Carl Rickens, Aaron Scott, Gene Tovar, Tony McGee, Steve Broussard, Kirk Laudermilk, Craig Erickson, Turner, Burris, Phil Hansen, Steve Christie, Doug Reisenberg, Mike Sherrard, Howard Cross, Dave Brown, Michael Brooks, Calvin Williams, William Thomas, Charlie Gardner, and Randall Cunningham. No respect as a kid either. Got lost at the beach as a kid. Asked cops for help. Started looking. Asked him if he would find them. Asked him if he would find them. He replied, "I don't know, kid. There's so many places for them to hide." Oh, my word. David Alexander, William Fuller, Willie McGeist, Vincent Brisby, Chris Glade, Maurice Hurst, Mike Pritchard, Glenn Mibran, Tom Ruin, Herman Moore, $19.95. Thought that was a different year. Jumped in there. Benny Blades, Chris Spielman, Brett Pierman, Jesse Tuggle, Ed McDaniel, Vincent Brown, Pat Harden, Courtney Hall, Ronnie Harmon, Sean Lee, Matrone Means, Dennis Gibson, Chris Mims, John Carney, Chad Brown, Joe Phillips, Willie Davis, Greg Hill, John Alt, Neil Smith, Troy Drayton, Wayne Candy, Shane Conlon, Todd Light, Randall McDaniel, and Anthony Newman, and Jack Del Rio. My old man didn't help any either. Asked him if I could go ice skating. He told me, wait until it gets warmer. No respected. Big Ray. Oh my word. You get my blood flowing, that's for sure. Get my attention. Johnny Johnson. Padres Ismail, Jared Reed, Terry Allen. Oh, there we go, Matt Brock for Stadium Club. Greg Davis, Fletcher, Williams, Crockett, and Anthony Johnson. Todd Christensen, Nico Nogo, Jeff Fuller, Heath Sherman, got some Stadium, Bruce Matthews, Darrell Grant, Icy Woods, Leslie O'Neill, Dwayne Bickett, Mike Komsnak, what's this one? New England Patriots, Vincent Brisby, Jeff Stover, Bob Baumhauer, Otis Wilson, Roy Green, Earl Eckern, Ralph Majenko, Jay Schroeder, Tom Carter, Chip Lowmiller, and Johnny Johnson. Got about 2 more little sections here. I'll split this right about in half, right about there. All right. Chris Spielman, Marcus Turner, Tom Rowan, Glibburn, Fletcher, Williams, Centers, Coleman, Davis, Joyner, Vincent, Sims, draft pick, Tony Basellia, Tyrone Poole, Frank Reich, Jesse Spone, Vaughn Johnson, Steve Traplio, Ken Lanier, Henry Thomas, Dwayne Bickett, Mark Clayton, Larry Allen, 22nd Annual Pro Football Hall of Fame Photo Contest. Oh, they got some photo contest cards here. 1990 replay, Rams halt 49er streak. 22nd Annual, another Pro Football contest cards. Interesting there. Tip will be go to Moe's. The entertainment is better. We'll go to Moe's. The entertainment is better. Sorry. You taking off there, Big Ray? Please tip all your waiters and waitresses. Fred Blinkentoff or something like that. What is this one? Raina Thomas, Lawrence Taylor, Doug Williams, Bart Starr, Lynn Swan, John Reagans, Lynn Swan, Doug Williams, Larry Zonka. Oh, these are MVPs. Good comedy acts are hard to find. Just look at ours. Laugh out loud. Staubach, Bradshaw, Howley, Allen, Riggins. Ooh, got some classics here. Pipster and Big Ray. Big Ray appearing here all week. There we go. 2005. Oh, Tampa Bay. Mike Alstott, Kevin Barlow, Chris Brown, Brian Grease, Jerome Bettis, Terry Holt, Drew Bennett, Brandon Lloyd, Steven Jackson, Heinz Ward. These are pretty cool. Set these here for a second. Jim Harbaugh, Steve Bullerin, Joe Namath. Boom, 2 Joe Namath cards, but they're probably just common. MVP collectible. I'll set that there. Yeah. And these classics. Top Stadium Club and the Skybox. All right. Not too bad. We got that through that box. So next week for 1973, we'll do this last box here, and then I'll think about pulling that 5,000 count box out. Might take a peek in it first. I can't remember if we did it or not already. I think we might have. Still no respect. Bipster was the doctor at my birth. He raised me up to slap me. Then I found out he let the nurse get a few in also. No respect, I tell you. Oh, my word. That's funny. Let's see, which way are we going? This way? I just want to put these back in the box now so I can close it up. We went through them all just to see. Not much in there. A couple of oddball typey things that I took out. Moved into my possible check on eBay. Oh, I think I might have enough space now to slide these 1990s in here. Yes, we do. There we go. Need a little bit of space for it. Narrowed down that one box. Now we're down to 2 in my don't know what to do with box. Of course, I think I know what I'll do with this stuff. I'll probably go in my recycle bin. It'll be recycled football cards for my next recycle week. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. This is done. I'll mark this down as done. Put a little X on there telling me done, done. Alright. So that's done, that's not. I can use this for something else now. I'm always running out of these. So I open up some more top loaders. Okay. So, I think we did good today. I did some maintenance on my eBay store before coming live today. We found a stray baseball card, Gary Ward, outfielder for the Detroit Tigers, from 1994. Well, he played for a while. What time did he start playing ball? Tacoma, Toledo. Looks like he first played with the Twins back in 1979. 102 degrees right now. It's 66 and partly cloudy here. But this weekend we're supposed to maybe get up to the upper 70s, which would be nice. We like warm weather once in a while. That's for sure. So it's grilling time, boys. A little shrimp on the barbie tonight. I'm headed downstairs, so I guess I'm going down under. Ooh, that was bad. Have a great night. All right there, Big Ray. Thanks for popping in here. The Fanatic Car Guru is here. Got 5 people watching. Made it up to 10 people. 10 thumbs up without even keeping an eye on the chat. That was a good one. All right, give you a quick update here before I end the stream. Got about a minute or so. We've got 90 entries, 10 more to go to get that third prize on the wheel. 10 more entries to go to get that next prize on the wheel. So we had, looks like just Big Ray and the Fanatic Car Guru. Probably Boomslang's hanging out in the background maybe. But until next time, this has been Don Blondal, Hall of Fame veteran sports cards and more. On with you today with our Are You Ready for Some Football? 1972 Pro Football Hall of Fame. Are you ready for some football? We had a blast today, I think. I don't know. Alright, so next week again, we'll be doing the 1973 Pro Football Hall of Fame class, and we will do this last box of football cards on the bottom down here. Then I will have sorted through, or double sorted through, to make sure we didn't miss anything out of those. Okay, so other than that, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll be heading to church here in about 2 hours or so. And until then, until tomorrow for our Throwback Thursday, we will see you all around the channels, okay? And as Pipster always says when he ends his streams, it's not just words, but be blessed. Take care. We'll see you all around the channel.